Ladies and gentlemen, this is James Lefleur with the Impossible Channel. We're going to be showing you this awesome video. So we're going to be looking at debris, okay? Debris that actually hits the dome and goes back to Earth. This is going to prove that there is an invisible barrier out there, and clearly these rockets and balloons are hitting it, and then they go back to Earth. This is the most shattering evidence out there that the Earth has a dome. Not actually maybe flat, but it does contain an invisible barrier. It's been depicted on the Bible, it's been talked about in different cultures, you know, like a firmament. It contains the stars and planets and all that. Now, this is just impossible. It seems that these pieces from the rocket are hitting something and going back. Now, that's just impossible, folks. This was sent to us by a subscriber. And this is amazing. This changes all the concept, you know, this changes everything, folks. Like, a lot of people are gonna fight over round Earth, flat Earth, you know, 5D Earth, whatever. But there is something stopping these rockets from going higher. Okay, so maybe man has never stepped foot on the moon. Never ever. This footage right now you're watching shows us clearly something stopping it, and then it goes back. This is going to generate a lot of questions. The moon and the sun, are they inside or out the firmament? Well, this is the moon. This object you're seeing, this round little object you're seeing, this is the moon. So it's inside the firmament. It's inside the barrier. We're seeing the debris hitting and going back. Now we have two different rockets going up into space, and they're both different rockets. Okay, it's hitting the dome, you know, come to a sudden stop for no reason at all. Now, how could that be if there isn't an invisible barrier out there? This is the main question. So we're also going to be checking out these plane paths from FlightAware Live, and this shows us that Antarctica isn't a continent, it's a ring, and they can't go through it. You know what I mean? Like, they can't go like they do sometimes with the North Pole and just cross it. They can't. They have to go around and around. And not only that, there is a specific area that they avoid. They actually avoid this area we're showing you right now. So why do they do that? Why are they afraid of it? There is a map coming from Observer that sheds some light into this theory. A right and left entrance like Lemuria and Atlantis maybe. But there's an area between Australia and South America that is unexplored according to Admiral Byrd, and this is where the planes avoid. Okay, so this makes sense because maybe this is one of the entrances where actually John Kerry was at, Buzz Aldrin and all these guys, Hitler and Admiral Byrd, you know, they talked about these places. Now this is coming from Dwayne Callum, and we have a balloon that captured at 115,000 feet up in the sky, captured a UFO watching it. This is moments after it hit supposedly the dome, or just popped, you know, but this is moments after this happens. And it's like the UFO maybe actually stopped the balloon from going up. We don't know, this is speculation, but after this footage that we've just shown you, coming from a subscriber of ours, thank you very much, this is just amazing. This is shattering evidence that there is a dome out there. We are domed, folks. Okay, this is very serious. They've been lying to us, and they've been lying all this time. The moon looks very much closer, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It's not, I don't know, thousands of miles away. It isn't. And neither is the sun. they've been lying to us all this time? This is one of the biggest questions we're going to try to answer you. First, we're going to show you a very interesting document coming from NASA that actually shows us that they're using the flat Earth model to build satellites and planes that go really up high up in the sky. Stick with us. Don't forget to leave a comment.
And that is how we know the Earth to be banana-shaped.
I've never heard of anything so ridiculous! The Earth is shaped like a chocolate donut!
Yo, what's up folks, this is James from the Impossible channel. We're going to open right now a document, Derivation and Definition of Linear Aircraft, NASA. So this is a file, folks, that was sent to me a couple of months ago by a subscriber, and if you actually take a look at it, this is from August 1988. If you take a look at this, this is crazy. Let's just load the file first. But it says that, well, it doesn't state at any moment that the Earth is flat, but there is an algorithm for gravity. Let me just show you guys, okay? This is kind of boring, or not, for those who enjoy this kind of thing. So this is the aircraft. Can you see that? X, Y, and Z. So those are the axes and all that. So they're going to calculate gravity on an Earth model, and there are some pages here that I found stating that this is clearly on a flat Earth model, you know. So I was like, what? Why are you guys talking about a flat Earth model? You know what I mean? Like, here. The report documents derivation and definition of a linear aircraft model for a rigid aircraft of constant mass flying over a flat, non-rotating Earth. So this is kind of what? Oh my gosh, did they just say it? Oh my god!
Two cell phones after all.
What?
Right before your surgery, I asked if you had packed your cell phone, and you said, which one?
When? Skylar, I was medicated. I mean, I could have said the world was flat.
You know what I think? I think you accidentally told the truth. I think you accidentally told the truth.
1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. And 15 minutes ago, you knew that people were alone on this planet.
Imagine what you'll know tomorrow.
Taking an idea I got from a Stephen King book, I'm going to cover this town with a dome!
It's been done!
Really? Did you know about this?
This is impossible. Like, this is what? So, sometimes I'm just wondering to myself, you know, are they, you know, just rubbing it in our faces? You know, I've seen some really weird scenes on TV series out there, you know, that they actually try to, you know, it's kind of, they're trying to say that the Earth is flat. I don't know, okay? So I just want to leave it at that. I'm going to show you some very cool scenes from movies, and that's about it, folks. I think some of the movies are trying to warn us. Maybe I don't think the Earth is flat, folks. I don't think it's flat. I think it's just complicated to tell us right now, you know, and if we knew the answer, we would be like, what? So that theory that I have on the galaxy thing and being like an ocean, a vast ocean of galaxies, you know, put all together, I think that's kind of more what's happening here. Someone is creating these universes, you know, and putting them to work. And I think there are angels, and there is, well, maybe it's in the Bible, you know, like. So we gotta keep searching for the truth, and I think this document from NASA shows us that they might have sometimes slipped here and then, you know. Now, well, I'll leave it at that. See you, don't forget to subscribe, press the bell button, and I'll, well, share. See you again.